All right, 10 hard. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Nice, very good.
I'll call you back.
Oars. Rest on your oars. You can bring it up over the gunnel. Yeah, like that. Give you guys a little bit of a break. And they bring the oars in. And you got to be prepared to help them out. All right. Prepare to boat your oars. Boat your oars. Oh yeah. Yeah, you hand that to West. Yeah. Yeah. And help bring it in, help place it down.
Thank you, everyone.
Perfect. You guys are doing great.
That was better than we've done in the past.
Easier this way.
And then there's one more.
Okay.
Okay. Now that all that's done, we can slide the oars to the outside where they were before.
So Riley and Lincoln, you're gonna have to move so that these
Yeah.
guys can slide back against the side of the boat. You're gonna come back into this way, Lincoln.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Lincoln, back. Yeah. There you go. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just come astern. Just come towards the stern here. Keep going. Make sure you don't fall off the thwart, but you need to get off the oars fully. And Chaz, you'll need to step over them too. There it is.
Close up
All right.
to us.
So, yeah. Well, that's good. That's good.
Best feeling in the world.
No, it was cool.
We've done I've flown a
Oh,
All right.
What?
look at the waves are floating.
Yeah.
We're going to have some wake coming up again on our starboard because, of course. So we're going to be bringing up the foremast. Now, for everybody, this applies to everybody on the gig. When we raise one of these masts, your hands need to be up at all times. If that mast were to come down, at least you have something to prepare yourself, right?
Yeah.
So until that mast is secure and you hear Rob say foremast secure, your hands are up. Once foremast secure is said, then you can put your hands down.
Okay.
Ah. Right. Arms up.
Yeah, because the taller it is, the tippier it feels when you're trying to move it, and it could just go. You hit a wave and you just whoa.
Foremast secured. Foremast secured.
Well, hey, we've come out fairly far, like both rowing and a little bit of bobbing that we've done too. So we are moving. Like if you look at the shore, we're moving.
Definitely.
But
Moving the opposite way.
Yeah.
we actually aren't. We're actually moving this way.
Which way?
We're actually moving this way. We're going the way we want to. Yeah.
What?
That's the bow, right? We're heading that way. We want to head that way.
So we just went out and then back? We're just going out and then back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we don't have a huge amount of time on the water today, but we do have a little bit of time. So
Well, then we wouldn't probably be here. It wouldn't be the same.
And as well, that's not the point of this, right? The point is to learn,
To be authentic.
yeah, to learn traditional methods of rowing and sailing, right? Sort of like how you guys are learning how to do woodworking on older vessels, right? So that's what this is about. Learn new things, experience new things, and hey, I mean, out on the water here, especially when we're sailing like this, even if we did have a bit more wind, it's pretty chill, right?
It is.
It's nice, it's relaxing. And it looks like we've got some wind coming up very shortly, but it's not a lot. So
Because it's called shade.
Sit in the shade of the oars.
It's wonderful.
Yeah? The shade of the boat.
Why is it green?
Because it is green.
Why does it let it green over here? And this is shade. This is
and also one thing too, this is only 2 sails. Technically we could put up a third, but we don't have enough people right now.
They pawned their gear in Liverpool and sailed as they did stand. But there blows some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland. We'll scrape her and we'll scrub her with holy stone and sand. But there blows some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland. And now it's reef for reef, me boys, and the topsails rose and hard. And each lover's son and name and come and 90-foot topsail yard. Go wipe the blood off the face and all of y'all be down. For there blows some cold nor'westers on the banks of
Story. So it's
Are you a storyteller?
Storytale time.
yes.
All right, story time.
Okay, so the history of the boat, all of the Atlantic Challenge boats are based off of one boat, the same one. And what happened was in the 1790s, in Ireland, there was a guy named Theobald Wolfetone, and he wanted to separate from the English. And they actually kind of made it so he couldn't be in Ireland. So he went to America, and he had an idea of how he could help out his cause. He would get the French to help out. They were still fighting the English at this time. And so he went to them and said, if you guys were to invade Ireland, it might incite a rebellion, which might allow us to become independent. And you're also striking an area that they're not really thinking would be okay. Like, they're not defending it heavily. So the French agreed with him. And they sent several warships over to invade a spot in Ireland called Bantry. 2 of the ships, one of them known as the Resolute, it collided with one of the larger French ships, which not very good, broke its mast. And this boat was essentially the lifeboat, kind of, but also the boat to transport the person in charge. So a bunch of people got on it, and they decided to go and get help. So they boarded, they started rowing, trying to find one of the other French ships to help out, but they didn't find another French boat. They found the shore, and they found the English waiting for them there. So they were captured, and the boat was captured, and it was put as a prize of war for the Earl of Bantry, where it sat in his care for over 100 years. And now it's in a museum in Dublin, Ireland. It's the oldest surviving vessel in the French Navy.
Wow.
Yes. And we went to see it. Anytime we go to Ireland, we go and see it in that museum, because we always go to Dublin first. And it does not look all that old. It looks maybe like 50 years old at best. Like,
How old is it now?
well, from the 1790s,
Yeah.
right? So it's over 200 years old, right?
Yeah,
So-
I was gonna say closer to 300.
Yeah. So that's the story, and all of these are based off of that. It was a man named Lance Lee who came up with the program, based off of the teachings of what's his name now? Han. Anyway, based off of teachings of somebody who was a teacher, psychologist. And Lance, I've met Lance before. He's a very interesting dude. One of those guys that could tell you stories about the water for hours and hours and hours on end. Really cool adventures and stuff that he's had over his years. So that's the story. This one was remade, or should I say made, in 2011. So not that old. Yeah. Pretty close. And 14 years. 14, yeah. So the cool thing is, when I went to Ireland beforehand, there was a group that contacted us saying, we built a new boat, we want you guys to try it out. We got to be the first ones to go on it. And it was this boat.
Cool.
So me and my crew were the first ones to ever do anything with this boat.
Who owns the boat?
Now it's the Canadian Museum of Water and Georgian Bay Heritage League, 50-50.
Okay.
Now Atlantic Challenge Canada, our national team, has 2 boats as well. So there are 3 in this area, and actually a 4th one that isn't quite complete yet. So the other 2 are Tenacité and Vitalité. Tenacité is not as old as Vitalité. Vitalité is boat number 8 out of 80. So it's a really rather old one. Some wake coming here. And then Vitalité is boat number 11. So they were made in 92 and 94 respectively.
And where are they all made? Like wherever in the world? Is there like one area?
Many of the groups create their own,
Okay.
or have help from other groups too, right? So like Tenacité, for example, was built at Discovery Harbor.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So,
Very interesting.
and then this one was a group in Toronto that did it. Vitalité was built partially in MSS, partially in, was it the IGA or something like that? There was an upstairs there. So they each have their own stories too. And they all look, even though they look fairly similar and have a lot of the same things, they all look fairly different. The Indonesian team, for example, when I went, their boat's made entirely of teak. So really heavy wood. And it has like carvings of different animals and dragons and stuff along it. Really.
And then do your masks, can they be like any color, any design, or are they all pretty similar? Yeah,
they can be really, any boat can be any color, and any aspect of the boat can be any color. So long as the sails don't have any sort of advertisements on them, that's the only thing that they ask. I mean, there are some that are like, I think, what team was it? One of them is like yellow, orange, or yellow, red, and black, and then there's one that's like light green and white, and there's all sorts.
I don't suppose we have any whipping twine aboard, do we?
Not aboard, no. We may have some somewhere.
I do.
Yeah. Well, we're still moving, even if it's a little by little.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, where? I wouldn't
Be there next week, don't worry.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Are sighing for the many charms of our true tramp. Or whom or battle or ship delight to vent your spleen, I hereby recommend a trip
to Penetanguishene. Oh, 'tis the place for youthful springs whose epaulets grow dim with city wear, whose rosy waists want combing into trim, whose elbows are a little out. Such things have often been. They will be bettered by a bout of Penetanguishene. You shake a wildcat by the fist when in your happy halls. With beavers take a hand at whist and gallopade and waltz. With shaggy bears who, when you roam afar and forest green, remind you that your nearest home is Penetanguishene. That was written by one of the surgeons at the military establishment here. His name is George Dartnell.
He wrote that in 1834.
Yes.
About how...
A little bit. Rob, give way. Mind your oar. Mind your oar. Yeah. Keep giving way, but just mind.
Just rock.
Yeah. All right. West, are you able to grab it? All right. Boat your oars. Don't bring us in quite yet. Just grab on. Right. Yep. Bring her in slowly. Make sure you fend off the dock. I wish we could just pull up in here. That would be even more nice. So we're going to need this line. There, on it.
There's a rope on me. Yeah, there is. Get up out of the bilge.
Get up.
Hurry, hurry, before you get stumped on.
Left behind.
They don't move very quick.
You need to move.
Wes, walk us forward like...
That's why you don't lay in the bottom of the boat.
Okay, Ben, sit up.
I'm trying, but he's in the way.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's
You can sit down.
Okay, just sit. Hold still.
Yeah, you can toss it if you want. Yeah. Okay. West, if you could get off and grab the bow on. And that comes on the way back. There. All right. Now, Ben, you could do that on that side, on the port side.
So, which one? How do you know the number? They say on the top. Oh. So, this over 10's there. On the bottom and the back. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
That's actually in position already. It's in position.
Oh, okay. We just
Oh,
need to,
and 8.
And
Yeah, so
6.
we just need
These
to-
ones are good already.
yeah, but we need to move them so
Okay.
that they look nice.
Like that?
Even further. So we want the blade to be lined up with this. So
Okay.
that's these things need to be sanded a little further. So yeah, you might want to bring it. Yeah, there. So that's 10,
This is 8.
8. Make sure it's the right way around. That side. And then flying this boat.
That's 2.
Okay, then which one is
This is 6.
okay? Then we want to move this guy out of the way. Okay, so got that guy, move him out of the way. There. Then 4.
Yep.
So 4 will be on the outside, but on top. Yeah. That one. Lying on top. And then
2.
Good work. Nicely done.
yes, perfect. Other than that.